Hey boys, welcome back to some more Cricket 19. It's going to be continuing on with this 3-day match where in the first dig we came out and got a high score there of 102. Feels good to get the monkey off the back, and we'll look at the scorecard. I didn't get any wickets, but as you would have seen, a mammoth collapse. Actually, did I get a wicket? I don't know. I did simulate the rest of my bowling, I think. I bowled a couple overs, but then I just simulated because, you know, I'd rather bowl, as it looks like we're going off for a bit of weather. It's only day 2, so we're in a very good position. Or, yeah, we are leading by 112, which is good. They had a huge collapse because they weren't going great, but they weren't trailing. They were only trailing by like 100 runs when I came on to bowl at the very end of that last episode, and then all of a sudden they just got bundled out. So thankfully our big 100 has put us in a good spot. I mean, it looks like an absolute belter of a pitch. I don't know why all these lads out here are having troubles, as that is a beautiful shot down the ground. Our confidence is sky high. It's going to go for 4. I mean, they've got, credit to them. They've got a nice attacking field. As the invisible ball is struck again. But it's an attacking field. I mean, you got to respect it. We're 3 for 33. Even though we're in such good form, they're putting the pressure on. But that, again, is a good shot. We didn't really time it, but the fielders are not going to be able to cut it off. That's a fantastic shot. So a couple of boundaries back to back. But yeah, we're in a precarious spot. We definitely... we need another decent score. Again, that little flick off the pads is probably like my favorite shot so far to play. It just looks so nice. As again, the invisible ball, dude. Good lord, we're seeing it well when we can't even see the freaking thing. But yeah, we're looking. Oh, that is a ripping ball. Good lord. As soon as I say we're in good touch, but then he just rips one straight through the gate. So, I mean, the pitch looks really good, but it's obviously got a little bit of spin in it, and it does seem to be, there's some bounce for the spin as well. So that's probably what's been giving the batters trouble. Because, the team we're versing, I think they got like 3 spinners. They used... That was close, but they either used 3 or 4 spinners in that first innings. I think a couple of leggies, maybe an offie as well, but yeah, a fair bit of variety going on as this one is played. Not the best, so we're just going to pick up an easy single. But myself, Lindsay, I think Lindsay was the guy in the first dig that also hung in and played pretty well, so... Good little partnership forming here is, again, it's going to be pushed through the covers. It's going to be cut off again, so we're going to get an easy 3. But that shot, after we got the 50, that shot right there through the covers, through point, was extremely high scoring for us, as this time using some good hands to reverse sweep that one for a couple. Going to push for 3. It's it's a tight 3, but got there at the end there. But yeah, the covered drive was coming out beautifully in that first knock. Our leg side play was the main attraction in the first half of our runs, but then the plane started to bowl a bit wider off stump, and it was very defensive, and we were still scoring very freely. So it was good for us, as that one is over pitched. And it's going to run away. There is no one in Kui. I think it's going to go for 4. We would have run 4 regardless. There was absolutely no one at all. Again, what is happening? This ball. We're having a bit of a glitchy sort of replay system in this match. It's a bit strange. It's a bit of a weird bug, honestly. It doesn't actually. I don't think it affects anything. But it's a little weird. It's a funny bug, I guess you would say. Like, it doesn't actually do any issue. That's a bit of a risky shot playing back to it, but that's a delivery that we could easily get out on. Those short ones that are just darted in a little bit quicker, always a little bit concerning. as the spin continues. I'd love to face some pace, I'm not going to lie. We batted beautifully against the spin, but yeah, I like the ball. I like the ball coming onto the bat, but you know, we'll just keep playing shots like that. They want to dish us up some looseners outside the line of off stump. I mean, we'll take full advantage through that gap there. They do have a couple of men in close, but they're not going to stop that one as we move on to 32 off 20. It's a quick fire start, but this time it's going to come undone in the 30s. Unfortunate. It's a good ball. It's a good ball and a good wicket. You know, I don't mind getting out when they're genuine wickets like that. Like, I mean, that's just a nice wicket. A little trying to play the big booming drive again. It probably just didn't spin as much as we thought. Maybe a bit of extra bounce. And a nice thick edge, well taken. It's sort of like a gully position down low. So, I mean, yeah, I like wickets that look realistic, and that one was unfortunate. We couldn't really go on and get a big one again, but I mean, we're in a dominant position. Thankfully, the rest of the boys put a few together, so they trail by 262. This should be a game that we win. You know, we've definitely lost some games in the past that we should have won, but yeah, we're definitely in the driver's seat for this one. As our first over here causing a little bit of trouble, a little outside edge. We do have man around the bat for that type of shot and for that edge as we continue on our first over. It's a good shot, almost through the gap. It's pretty tidy start there. We're being brought onto a bowl pretty early. Obviously, I mean, it must be a spinner's pitch. I didn't actually see the pitch conditions, but surprisingly, is this one big appeal, but it's definitely outside the line of off stump. Just keeping him honest. But yeah, just try to get it on around that off stump line, and just try to bring that the big cover drive into play like we saw before. But yeah, continuing on our second over here, and it's just worked for another dot ball. So, you know, no need to panic from either side really. We're definitely in a commanding position, but you know, there's still the potential. Cairns could escape with a miracle win, as this one is hit away almost to the fielder. A little bit of a risky play. I mean, they are bogging down slightly here. The runs aren't really an issue. They're probably trying to just bat time here, bat for the draw, but they are, I don't know, maybe getting a little antsy, trying to get on with it. As we finish off our third over here. Darted in a little bit quicker, a little bit shorter, and the keeper, oh man, once again, he's going to take a ridiculous catch. Look at this, dude. It happened in the first innings as well, did it? Or it happened in a recent episode. I've talked about it before, but the keepers are just ridiculous, dude. And it was going, well, not straight to the slips, but it would have been a good catch from one of the slips fielders. So it just takes him out of the game. Like, what's the point in having those two men behind him? So yeah, disappointing. Again, it's a good wicket, but it's just you know, deflating type wicket. I don't know. It doesn't, you know, like I said when I got out, like that's a genuine wicket, but those ones where the keeper like teleports, like it just, yeah, it loses a lot of its sort of appeal, I guess, or excitement, because it gets knocked out. Again, good lord, how many ducks was that? We get a huge victory, good lord. They were bundled out, 93 and 78. We don't get man of the match, which is probably a little bit unfair. Although Elias did get 4 for and then a 6 for 12 in the second innings. That's pretty handy in itself. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like, and I will see you in the next one.